whether pigs, goats, sheep, or whatever animals you want to farm, catfish. Feeding is one of the issues. And then as newbies, when we started, we had no mentor, and so we committed some expensive mistakes. Those mistakes, when you want to start anything, you start small, you get a mentor, and you have a first-hand experience. That is the best. You do it small, get a mentor, so that you don't commit the expensive mistakes. Yeah. Animals like goats, sheep, and pigs. For rabbits, you don't need a very big space to start. That is one advantage of rabbits. So it's more like you can even do something like a backyard.
Hello, wonderful people. We are right here at Ace Rabbit Farm to get to know more about rabbit farm. And my guest for today is Elliot. Yes, he's been in the business for some time now, and we are going to have an interaction with him and get some education from him as well. My name is Sika. Stay tuned. After this brief commercial break, we will get started. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back from that quick commercial break. My guest is here with me. Hello, Elliot. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
We sound good. Tell us about Ace Rabbit Farm. What do you do? I know you are into rabbit farming, but give us a detailed explanation of what actually goes on in Ace Rabbit Farm.
Okay, ACE is an acronym generated from our names. That is my uncle, my dad, and myself. So three people involved in this farm.
Wow.
Okay, so my dad is here, I'm here, and my uncle is in SA.
Okay.
All right. So the whole thing started as a result of we thinking what to farm, finding a replaceable source of protein. You understand? That's as quick, that can be produced in the shortest time, and then can serve families, everybody at large. And so we were thinking, you know, different types of farm animals, what to farm, and then we arrived on rabbits and said, okay, well, let's do rabbits because at least chicken is common, goat is there, beef is there, rabbit is not. So let's put more pressure on rabbit and see what we can do with it. And so here we are.
Okay. And how long have you been in existence?
Yeah. I think this year is our fourth year. We started 2019 December. So I think this year is our fourth year. Yeah.
And how has business been like? Would you say so far this is the best decision you've ever taken?
Yeah. I think it's the best because there is nothing more comfortable than doing your own thing. So it all started, I think, after school. The job hunt was not working. So when this came, I have to just embrace it and put more effort. And here we are. Yeah. So it's quite good. It's good when you follow the principles, of this farming. Anything you do, I mean, there are principles. You follow them, rules and regulations. I think you have it right. So yeah. Although there are few challenges, we are sailing through. So yeah, it's fine.
And talking of challenges, within your 4 years, definitely you've encountered some major challenge that almost made you give up, or you've never had anything like that.
No, I don't think there is
You've not encountered anything
anything.
like
No, no, no. We've had a lot of problems, issues. I don't think that there is any business without any problem or issues. There are, you know, when we started, we encountered feed issue, and that is one major aspect of the farm. I mean, not just rabbits, but all animals, whether pigs, goats, sheep, or whatever animals you want to farm, catfish. Feeding is one of the issues. And then as newbies, when we started, we had no mentor, and so we committed some expensive mistakes. And so I would always say that not to commit those mistakes. When you want to start anything, you start small, you get a mentor, and you have a first-hand experience. That is the best. You start, you do it small, get a mentor so that you don't commit the expensive mistakes. Yeah.
Okay. 4 years ago, how many rabbits did you start with?
We started with just three.
Just
Yeah,
three.
just three. I think
Wow.
two females, one male. We even lost one female.
Wow.
Then the one left gave us 9 babies for the start.
Interesting.
Yeah, on the 11th of February. I remember that date on 11th of February. Yeah, 2020. So it started in 2019. So 2020 February we had our first litter.
Okay.
Okay, that is babies of 9. And so from there we expanded. So we actually had a goal where we sought to expanding from our own litters. Okay, so you are moving slow, but you are learning.
Okay.
Okay, so we moved slowly from our own litters. We expanded from our own litters, keeping females to expand
Okay.
and then grow them. You know, we have that experience with the babies, how to handle them, and all of that. So it was a whole experience. And so it was something we did little by little, and then we are here. Yeah.
Okay, so in total, let's say approximately how many rabbits do you have at the moment?
For that, I think 200 plus, but I'll leave that to my dad because it's a shared responsibility. So he does the counting. And when he comes in here, I think he'll be able to give you the numbers.
But it's quite impressive. I mean, if you started with three and you have, let's say, 200 rabbits at the moment, it's very impressive. 4 years. I mean, so would you say rabbits farming is capital intensive?
Well, no, because unlike other animals like goats, sheep, and pigs, for rabbits you don't need a very big space to start. That is one advantage of rabbits. So it's more like you can even do something like a backyard. Small space you have, you can produce, some reasonable amount of meat. Because it said that just a pair of rabbits, a male and a female, right, can give you, I think, they have 4 breeding cycles. They can 4 cycles in a year.
Okay.
So if you do that properly, the quantity of meat you get in that cycle is equal a full grown cow.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. So if you do that carefully, you can have that.
Okay.
And even this is I think you can have meat every month if you do your management better.
Yeah.
But for a cow, the gestation period is 9 months. You would have to wait to raise it for another, so almost like 2 years
Yeah.
before you have your meat at home. But this, every month, and which is even healthier than the beef
Yeah.
because it's a lean meat. And the fat is very low. Sodium is low, which is more appealing to people with heart diseases, diabetic, and all of that. Yeah.
That's great. So, in case there is an outbreak, how do you manage it? Do you have a veterinary officer who comes in on a daily basis or monthly basis to check up on them?
Well. We have to learn everything the hard way.
Wow.
Yes, because I went for a meeting recently. Agric something, and the people I met, they also complained bitterly about veterinary services and all of that. And it's not that you'd agree with me that they are there, but they are not there.
Yes,
You
you can't
understand?
rely on them.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, they don't even know what they are doing. I'm sorry, but so we have to learn everything the hard way.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, I have to learn everything myself. So yeah, we we are more organic. We do everything. Most of our things are organic, but a few supplements like the vitamins, coccidiosis medicines, and that one, I do them myself. For other illness, yes, I do the I administer the medicines myself. Yes, but yeah, we are purely organic. So let me just say that. Yeah.
Okay.
So hardly we do medications for.
So, what other services do you render? Do you just sell them or you slaughter as well in case one wants to buy and then they want you to slaughter for them and dress? Do you do all that?
Yes, yes, those are our services, right? So yeah, so we sell live rabbits to farmers who want to start a farm. We dress rabbit as well, and then I do grills as well. Yes, and for I think newbie starters, yeah, I volunteer to help a few of them. Yes, charging every time is going to put them off not to do that thing. So sometimes we try to help a few of them. So yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Would you say rabbit farming is an easy business or it has its hard side to it?
Well. It has its own ups and downs. It's easy, like I said, when you follow the principles. It's a system. When it's there, you have it easy. You follow the principles. You see, you enjoy what you do, and I think everything you do, you need to have passion for it. If there's no passion, I don't think that you can do it. The passion is there. That's the drive for you to do that thing, and then the materials are there to help you find it easy. Okay, but it has its ups and downs, but I think consistency persists. Yeah, you do it. Yeah.
So I think we'll continue the rest with Daddy. Daddy also has a few to
Okay, then.
say. Yeah, so we'll continue with Daddy and then yeah, so stay tuned and then we'll continue the interview. So we have Mr. Clement here. We heard from Mr. Elliot earlier saying the ACE is an acronym. Yes, we have Alex, we have Clement, which standing right here with me, and then Elliot, which we spoke to earlier. So we have Mr. Clement here. We'll continue the interview with him. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Very good, madam.
Are you enjoying your vows? You know we are in the month of love. How are things going?
Well, we're taking normal,
You're taking it
not
normal.
not so special. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And how is business going as well?
Well, not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
not bad. So far, so good.
So far,
It
so
is well, yeah.
yeah. I heard from Elliot earlier that you've been in business for 4 years, and I asked him a question. He said you have fair knowledge about the number of rabbits you have at the moment. You started with just three, and you have 200. How are you doing the business? How is it going?
Well, so far, I would say it's good. We feed is our issue, but so far, it's still we're still managing to survive. Yeah, that's the word I always use to survive. And then, so far, the population we have is between 200 and 300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always between 200 300.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to exceed 300, but
Yeah.
the feed is an issue,
Mm.
so we can't go that far.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So long as we get the feed solution,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll boost,
Okay.
we'll scale from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you keep your rabbits so healthy? I mean, Elliot said you do some research and then take care of their well-being because you can't rely solely on veterinary officers. How do you keep them healthy on a regular?
Yeah, we go. How do I say it? We usually we go herbal.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we go natural
Mm.
by giving them a lot of hay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So the
but
hay
they
keeps them healthy, keeps
uh,
them strong.
so much.
Oh, okay.
And this they are herbivore animals.
Yeah, yeah,
They are
yeah.
not grain eating animal. Yeah, so we give them a lot of herbs.
Talking about the price increment of feeds, for the rabbits and all, is there anything you substitute in case maybe you can't, let me use this word, you can't afford the feeds? Is there anything you give them instead of, always relying on the feeds to at least keep them going?
Yeah, that's the herbs I said earlier on.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
We solely organic.
Solely
Let me.
organic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the word
yeah.
came now.
Okay.
Solely organic. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Would you say rabbit's business is very lucrative? I mean, it's profitable compared to the other forms of farming.
Well, because we haven't skill to know as like competitive with poultry, like chicken. I cannot say much about it, but I think it's profitable. That is
Profitable.
why coming from I brought it to Ghana. That was some years back. If you remember the story of Mamata, Atomic Rabbit Project.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think all that our leaders, the forefathers brought into the country, I think is profitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need a big capital to enter into rabbit farming?
Yes, of course. But the feed is the main thing.
Okay, so before
So
starting it, you should consider the amount of capital that goes into the feed.
feed is the major part of the farming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can have a large animals in the farm.
Mm-hmm.
There's no feed. You destroy your farm.
Yeah.
There will be destruction. You fall. So feed is the major pillar of the farm. Feed. So when we have capital, we go into feed like farming. Yeah, like I said, organic. We
Okay.
know what they eat.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen what the masses are using. So I think it's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have people who specially come to work on the farm or you do everything yourselves?
Oh, we high levels.
Okay, so you
Yeah, we
have
can do it.
workers who come and
You
then.
can do everything.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay. So you have workers who come and then
yeah.
check up. Oh, okay. Cause I wanted to ask
Not
you.
permanent.
No.
Not
Oh,
permanent.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Casuals.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because
yeah, I get you.
yeah, we can pick.
Yeah, I get you. So, looking back 4 years ago and then now, I mean, things have changed. 4 years ago,
Very.
yes,
Things have
yes,
changed so
you
much.
starting and then 4 years ago and then looking at now, if one wants to venture into this kind of business, what are some of the things we have to take into consideration before venturing into rabbit farming?
The settings. Settings is very important, and feed is one major part of the settings, and then the rest follows. The keys follows. The environment. Make sure you have good staff as well. People who have passion for the farming. Yeah, there you go. Time is time.
I have some farmers. Anytime I interact with them, in fact, they do majority of the works in their farm. They build their own cages, their feeders, their bowls. Their how do we call it? Their clay pots and all
Mm,
that.
yeah.
They tell me they make them themselves. Is that the same case for you, or you bought everything?
When we started, we bought some,
Oh,
but
okay.
along the line, we see how it's been done, so we do our own
Oh, that's
drinkers
nice.
and feeders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning, let's say you have to also do your research and make sure you know what you are getting into before you start this business.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So thank you very much. I think we'll wrap up with Elliot and then some other time we'll come and visit again and then see
You're,
how things are
you're always
going.
welcome.
Thank
Sister
you
B,
very
you're always welcome.
much. Okay, so I asked Mr. Elliot earlier and then sorry, Clement, you are Elliot. Yeah, I asked Mr. Clement earlier and then I want to also get your view on this. If an upcoming farmer is watching us, I mean, before you start something, you have to consider many other options and then choose one. So if one wants to venture into farming, what would be your advice to that person?
I think I said it earlier. Venturing into farming, you get a mentor. You learn yourself. You do your research and you start small. So your mentor is there to help you with any difficulty. You are reading yourself to ascertain some knowledge. Then you start small to experience what you have read. Okay, then you can scale up. You don't just go into anything and then scale up. Like he said, he mentioned some challenges. You asked me earlier, and I said that rabbit farming does not require much money like the
Other
other.
forms of farming.
Exactly, but in a way, it requires money. Like he said, it's a feed.
Yes,
Feed. We have issues with feed in this country. We don't even have proper feed on the market to feed, and these are like um, herbivorous animals, and they need a lot of grass. You can see. I don't know if you've been to other farms. You don't see them feeding grass. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You see,
It's not common.
exactly. But grass works properly for them than to feed them this chicken feed. That's not what they are supposed to eat. You understand? So the feed is an issue. So if you don't have it right, and you know how the land issues are in this country, you understand me? You have to go far to farm to transport is a whole lot of you know. So like he said, yeah, get it right. Try to find your ways to get the hay or the grass, whatever they eat, whatever helps them, so that you don't have to suffer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I want you to give us your last words when we want to, in case we want to order some rabbits, when we want to contact you, how do we get around?
Well, on our YouTube, our socials, we are on Instagram, Twitter, and then I think TikTok.
Okay, so the names you use
Yeah,
for
Ace Rabbit.
Ace
Yeah,
Rabbit Farm
Ace Rabbit.
and your
Anything Ace.
contact, your number.
0204030879 0243803457
Okay,
and his is 0208176767. Yes.
let me ask this last question. What if I want to, I'm a young farmer, I want to come and then get some knowledge as well. Do you offer that as well?
For now, it's not official, but like I said, I can help partially, but it's not official. You understand? But we can, give you something. But we are encouraging everybody to read. That is the best way. Ghanaians. I don't know if I should say Ghanaians, but what I've realized, the trend that is there, most of them work with hearsay. But what truth have you ascertained yourself about whatever is hearsay, 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 hearsay. So that's try and error. But we've all, I think, 80% of the youth have been to school. We all have done research method. I think you've done research method. You know how to research articles. Find correct sources and read and know that this has been empirically done. You know what empirical research is, of course. So I use that knowledge from school to know that this article I'm reading, this file, this shows that this is true. This is so. And then you put it into practice. You see what results you have. You understand? Yeah, I can do all the what's it called the lessons. I can do everything, but you may go back and then be doing. And I experience it. I give people answers, teach them what to do, solve their. But they go back and they do the same thing because
You are not doing your
you have
own
not read
research.
yourself. And I did that when we started. When I started, we had a lot of issues, like I said. Then I said, what kind of issues is this? How do I do that? And I started reading myself. So I took solely about 2 months to just, if I should open my computer now, you see the files. There are still there. A lot of files, like more than 50 files I read. I took time to download, to read, and when I come, whatever I read, and if I see a problem like that, I try to you know
Okay.
do something, and I see results. And so what? So I still practice it. When I come here now and I see a problem with the rabbit, that becomes like my assignment for the night. I barely sleep. I won't sleep. I'll have to find the answer before I come here.
Okay.
Exactly. If I don't, I'll continue doing it. And so that's how I upgrade. Yeah,
Okay.
you don't just
Meaning,
breed. I think you don't just breed rabbits, but the reason you breed is to upgrade and update.
so you have to upgrade, do your research, read more, and then know what you are getting yourself into. Thank you very much for your
Okay,
time.
that's
Okay, so this is where we draw the curtains. My guest for today, we had Mr. Elliot and then Mr. Clement as well. Yes, this is Ace Rabbits Farm. Anything rabbits, you can get it here. So keep liking our videos, share, subscribe, leave a comment as well. My name is Sika. See you all next time. Bye.